Okay.
So, what were your first thoughts when seeing that, Dave?
Well, one, like, holy cow, Supergirl's in it. That's like straight away. Just going straight away. So Supergirl's actually in it. So there's like maybe less Batman characters going to be in it.
Yeah, maybe more Flash and Supes characters. Because we did have a lot of Batman ones in the Justice one.
Like,
I wouldn't mind a bit more Flash.
So yeah, because we've got Gorilla Grodd in it.
Yeah.
Which that's pretty nice and noticeable. And the other one was.
Please not Mirror Man though.
Oh, we gotta have Mirror Master. Mirror Master was one of the top Flash villains. I'd be really downtrodden if we don't get Mirror Master and Captain Cold.
And you were saying before about this gun in the entry logo, so let's.
Oh yeah. So if we see at the very intro of the. Yeah, so just after the Warner Brothers logo, we get a picture of a gun. Now, it doesn't look like Batman's grapple hook.
we had Batman's helmet, then Aquaman's trident head.
So yeah, we've just got this gun now. One thing it does look like, which is going to get me speculating more on another Flash villain. And I said it does look like the Cold gun.
Oh.
The Cold, oh yeah, Captain Cold.
But whether it's Captain Cold's or Mr. Freeze's.
Nah, I don't think it's Mr. Freeze. We've had enough powerhouse characters. But Captain Cold, he'd make a.
Captain Cold would make an interesting character. So going on that, yeah. I mean,
and he's quite big at the moment. He's bigger than Mr. Freeze at the moment.
Yeah,
with the whole
I'd say with
Legends
that popularity
and
his initial Flash run as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's getting.
I reckon it could be Captain Cold, because the same thing happened with Iron Man, really, wasn't it? Like Iron Man was not a popular.
I'm sorry. We're talking about DC here.
But
Sean,
heroes in general.
Leave your Marvel love at the door. Get out.
We're not talking about Tony Stank here.
We're not talking about Tony Stank here, boy. Get out. Get out.
It happens a lot with they'll put money behind those that are doing popular at the moment and where they.
Well, yeah, like straight away. I'm gonna say that with Supergirl.
Oh yeah, with the Supergirl TV series.
I mean, if anyone, it would have been like Power Girl.
Yeah.
If anything, because Power Girl's was the most over, not Supergirl herself. But with the popularity of the TV show hitting, and with it now going back to going to CW, and they're going to be doing all that jazz with the
Tom Welling, come on.
The rest of with the rest of the CW cast. You know, we're looking at a big up in Supergirl fandom. So it's only natural Supergirl gets into it. Same with Gorilla Grodd. I mean, people were already asking for Gorilla Grodd in Injustice 1. But now, with the inclusion of him in the Flash TV series, and with him potentially having a bit more coming in the next season, okay, we're going off the beaten track. So let's talk a bit more about Supergirl herself. Now, intro... I've noticed as well with the actual intros, they're going a bit off a mix of Injustice and Mortal Kombat X, which is
from the sounds of things that they're personalizing each intro with each fighter.
Yeah,
which is what they did with MKX. They've added the intros from Injustice, so it starts off with a proper little cinematic intro, and then it adds the MKX intros of a bit of banter between each fighter,
and not just specific ones.
So, which also means they may have removed, since there was no instance of the Clash system.
Yeah, well,
throughout that trailer, there was no.
We'll get to that later because that's my theory with the armor. So we'll get to that later because I have a theory about that with the armor.
But I've noticed through as well with Supergirl, after the intros, obviously, during like the trailer, she happens to have a teleport move, which I think is very neat.
I noticed that. Yeah, back
She
teleport.
She has like a teleport reminiscent to Scorpion's teleport. So
dear. That's gonna get nerfed.
she's got that with the. Straight away, we already seen that. Back to block moves and teleports do not mix.
No.
We had that issue. People had that issue in Injustice with Scorpion.
Yeah, when they brought Scorpion into Injustice, that was a ball ache to learn how to. Once you learn how to defend against it, you were fine. But learning how to defend against that, it was a ball ache.
But there's a reason why Mortal Kombat, with the amount of teleports they have, gave it a specific button block
to
make sure that you could just keep
it's a button block, not back block. Here's one for you. Do you reckon they're gonna do you reckon with seeing the Red Lanterns now, are we going to be free of the Green Lantern spam?
No, it's though. There also transitions have come back.
Yeah, transitions are still there.
Smash through that wall.
Yeah.
Really.
So they gotta say, pretty interesting. We had straight away the one with Supergirl getting hit by a car, which magically sent her into a monorail. I mean, that's what I liked about the transitions in Injustice. They make no sense. They absolutely make no sense.
It's brilliant,
but it is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's brilliant to watch.
Opponents, they won't be standing after that. But
also, there seems to be a transition with Aquaman's level.
Oh,
yeah. We don't know what their level looks like.
That's
but
cool.
Black Manta was shown.
Yeah, I noticed
I don't think he's a.
I noticed.
I don't think he's a. I don't think he's going to be a. Definitely don't think he's going to be a character.
It'd just be a variation of Aquaman.
But
I
don't think he's a. I think he's just a transition, like they did with Arkham Asylum with the Penguin, Killer Croc, and Riddler. I think he's just going to be one of those transitions.
Yeah.
Like what Darkseid was in Injustice 1.
Oh yeah.
So I say that. I think Black Manta himself is going to be just a transition.
Oh yeah, because when you actually watch it, Aquaman's
he's beating up Aquaman.
Aquaman's getting flown into him during a cinematic shot. So that's a scene change, I reckon, for Atlantis. So Atlantis is going to be more than one stage big.
Which finally, I mean, it's a shame because like to people who loved Atlantis. Atlantis was great as it was, but it needed that. There was so much potential with the stage transitions that they didn't have.
Expected to be a bit bigger. But,
especially
Supergirl. It looks like Supergirl's ultimate goes to the sun. Like, it looks like she flies. It looks like she's gonna fly near the sun, get charged up,
and then double eye laser the hell out of whoever's standing there.
Just eye laser the hell out of you. She's gonna get eye lasered back to Earth.
Yeah, which I can live with that.
That shit's gonna hurt.
Speaking of Ultimates, how nice are the Ultimates so far?
They're looking pretty good. Atrocity's Bull. Batman goes full Metal Gear Solid. String Superman up like you do the cows in Metal Gear. Fly into the air. The Batwing comes along and takes you for a ride.
And then something happens. Whatever happens, because it lets you go, and then just proceeds to shoot you down.
Superman's ultimate
to no end.
Superman's ultimate takes a rip-off out of Man of Steel's screen.
I wouldn't say rip-off, seeing as it is DC themselves. I would say it's taking inspiration or homage or paying homage.
It's moving up the exact same image. Dave, just play the bit where Superman punches Batman in the clouds, and then now next to it have the bit where Superman punches the guys through Smallville, I think it is, or is it Zod through Metropolis? I think he does it twice. I think he does it once in Smallville, once in Metropolis. But it's near enough the exact same shot.
So in fairness, dude, DC do it multiple times in one film. If it's going to be the guy who done it in the first place, you can't rip off yourself.
Or can you?
You can.
No, you're right.
You can't rip off yourself.
And why does Aquaman look like a high school jock who's going to give me a swirly?
Because he looks like Aquaman.
My favourite Ultimate looking so far is got to be Aquaman's.
Actually, to be honest, Aquaman. I said this with, just before with Jay when I heard about the idea. Someone detailed it. It sounded like it was just a revamped version of his normal one, his original one in Injustice 1, and it pretty much is. He summons water, and then proceeds to beat them with his trident, and then lets his giant shark eat them.
Yeah, whatever.
However,
he goes. Do you reckon Aquaman shouts Shazam when he does it? Shazam!
Probably. Also, he's into some illegal friggin' experiments because that is not a normal shark.
Actually, if you want to know, it is the dreaded marmoset.
Yeah, the marmoset.
Well, he used a megalodon shark in Injustice 1, didn't he?
Yeah, he used a megalodon in Injustice 1. It looks like it's actually a prehistoric fish. I've just done a little pause on its face. It hasn't got a shark face.
No, it's true.
It's got like a mix between like a piranha and a sea bass. It's the dreaded sea bass.
Oh no, a tuna.
Actually, shoe. Let's get it when it's got.
Oh, yeah, right. Something to bring up once we've done this, but I've just been watching a bit. But yeah, no, that Aquaman's fish is a tuna.
It's a prehistoric badass tuna from hell.
Yeah.
It's a prehistoric tuna. That is a tuna.
From hell. Yeah, actually looking at it now, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's definitely tuna.
Right, yeah. You know you're saying before about Supergirl's scorpion move. Well, if you actually watch it, it's near enough the same. Like, I'm not even kidding. She flies off left, comes in right, and uppercuts.
Yeah.
It's near enough exactly the same.
Very naughty.
By the way, also, I feel like as much as we gave Aquaman, his thing for his ultimate, we have been neglecting him. What about his amazing little trident stab and then summons the Kraken just to piss about with the... I think that's actually going to be his grab.
It looks
Personally,
it looks standard grab. It looks pretty badass.
It looks like a standard grab. I think they're going to be doing some pretty nice things with the standard grabs. Let's get that in there. Just looking through. So we also have Supergirl doing a laser beam outside whatever looks like this Justice League world of everybody love happy fun time. Looks like it's like a memento shrine in Metropolis, but she's using a laser beam and she's just walking with it.
Yeah,
which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's an interesting move. But I guess that's one of her moves, a walking.
Right.
Well, she is using it, Jay. So I believe that might be one of her moves.
So we have 4 more things to talk about. The next one is the Superman's look. It's different from the trailer. Secondly is the armor system. Thirdly,
definitely the armor system.
Thirdly is Batman's gauntlets, his kryptonite gauntlets. And then fourthly is Gorilla Grodd and his moveset.
Yep. Okay.
So, Jay, which one do you want? Which one shall we talk about first out of them 4?
Oh, go with Batman.
Batman and his green gauntlets. Okay.
His green gauntlet.
Right. First thing I'll say about his outfit there with the green gauntlets, Dave. Is it accident or intentional that there's a golden M on his cape?
I would say accident because it's actually the way the cape's designed in general anyway. But I want to hear your reasoning, so go ahead.
Well, I'm thinking with that being
Actually,
gold cape.
Actually, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you before you even say anything. Are you sure it's an M and not just an upside down W for Wayne Enterprises? Really?
Batman's really trying to give people hints now. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
I've been at this.
Just like secretly.
Guys, I've been at this for over 20 years. It's about time you start to figure out who I am. It's just no.
Yeah.
What it is no. I figured it out. I know why he's using kryptonite gauntlets. It's not for fighting Superman, because why else would he use them against Flash? I figured out why he's using green kryptonite gauntlets. He's trying to give clues to the Riddler. The Riddler's been after his identity for years. Batman's just teasing him.
I just thought he was full of venom.
Oh goodness! After all that, he decides to just take venom.
You see, we're actually not. Well, we'll get into it when we actually get to the talk about the armor. So I think we should, while we're just talking about this, we'll also bring in the armor system.
Yeah.
So.
Yes,
Sean.
so this is what I was saying before about the. I reckon the armor system is going to replace the Clash system. Because the Clash system in just this one started off really nice, really well thought out, and it was really fun. But if you look here at some of the armor transitions, the way they work in and stuff,
I'll put them in, yeah.
As you watch them, they're in a cinematic mode, but not like introduction, but in like a Clash system. And I reckon the level of armor, I reckon the betting system will still be there. I reckon I reckon every character is going to have a certain level of armor. So the idea is you get one, just like you do with the Clash system, you get one use when you're on your lower health bar. And when you use it, the amount of super you've got left is the amount you can put into it, and it'll be used as like a combo breaker. And the amount you put into it depends on the amount of armor you get, and you get like a bit more health into your fight. That's personally what I reckon it's going to be. I reckon it's going to be essentially an extra health bar, depending on how much super you've got to put into it. So that's why that's why I reckon there's a few bits of armor.
I would agree with you. Only, it looks like it looks to me like the outros, and I think the armor sets are just going to be based on the variations. The variation system has been going pretty well for NetherRealm within MK. Yeah. So it's either going to be a variation system or they are just costumes. But
they better not just be cosmetic.
When you look at Batman himself, you've got the normal Batsuit, and then it changes into the nice, cool idea. But two of the costumes or two of the suits are basically identically the same, outside of a few paint changes.
Yeah, I know that, but that's why I reckon. Because I think because if you remember watching the first trailer, a bit of armor comes on first, and his mouth is still available. We'll see.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take the cinematic trailer itself, the original trailer, as
I suppose
anything, because I mean this is the same. These are the same guys who made Sub-Zero and Scorpion fight to rap music.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
The only thing I could see with it, with the armor system, and the only downside I say with the Clash system, bringing that back the way it was, is
I don't reckon they will, because the Clash system,
fighters themselves hated it.
Yeah, because the Clash system literally just ended up no one ever betting anything, and it was a draw every time. It was just a combo breaker. That's all it was.
Yeah. Instead of it just being cosmetic, I'm wondering if it's going to be like instead of an ultimate, you can use kind of your armor, more like a transformation or like a power up of some sort. Couldn't say, but because it seems like I know again it's only going off the trailer, but when Flash basically went in his glowy orange, then he
Yeah.
basically had more of a power up. But again, it's only a guess.
The only other thing
would be-
I can think it be, if it's not part of all, if me or Jay are wrong and it's not part of like a clash system or an ultimate system, the only thing I can think it be is part of the level up system. Because my only thought for that is just at what point of the trailer it shows you the armor. Because it goes every victory, Batman punches Supes with his golden cape and gauntlets. Every defeat, one second, Superman dies. Every battle, and then it shows you Grodd changing his armor after every battle, and then Atrocitus as well, and then defines you, and that's when Batman's armor gets equipped. So with the fact that they show all 3 armor changes around every battle, every battle defines you, because trailers they always try and be smart like that in trailers. I can only think it's maybe part of every battle goes to like a level up system, maybe similar way Pokemon does EVs.
Maybe because obviously, like you said, we said one set of Batman's armor looks the same outside of a cosmetic change, like outside of like a paint difference.
Yeah.
Maybe you can add things to your characters in a sense, like Tekken do. With
actually,
maybe the characters themselves have specific items you can unlock and attach to the character.
Yeah, maybe certain costume, maybe certain armor sets of certain. Once you get to a certain level and you unlock the Hellbat for Batman, maybe at that point he can then use certain batarangs or certain combos, but he loses a few others. Maybe it switches and changes the moveset. Maybe.
It'd be an interesting idea. The only downside I would see to that, obviously, is the competitive level.
Yeah.
Those, unless they do something like they did with the Crypt, and you just unlock everything straight away. But I'm gonna say with E3, only a couple of days away now?
Yeah.
We're going to get a
More.
lot more information.
Sure.
We could potentially, because like last E3, where they shown off MKX around the day after they showed the initial launch trailer.
Yeah, so
they showed a bit of gameplay.
Well,
so they might already
from the
have
looks of
something.
this, they've got quite a lot of gameplay ready. Maybe like set stages for us to use and show.
Yeah, they've got a few core mechanics that could or could not change throughout development. They said it's 2017.
Oh yeah, there'll be lots of changes, but it looks like they've got enough to demo a fight.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then again, let's just hope that we don't get a lot of Green Lantern spams.
It's gonna happen.
I never
I'm sorry.
spammed Green Lantern.
You could only use Green Lantern though.
I was 52nd in the entire UK, I'll have you know.
For the PS4 version of
Yeah.
Injustice, you were 52nd out of 52.
There's more than 52 people playing Injustice on the PS4.
Okay, 53. And then there was me getting onto it and starting to catch you up straight away with my Black Adam tryouts and all the week offs I pulled out.
I really hope Black Adam's
So
gone.
don't you start me, son. Don't you
I
start me.
really
son.
hope Black Adam's gone.
We will go on Injustice. I don't care. I will download Injustice. I will take you on. That is a promise.
Okay.
Wow, this is gonna...
If you think you can beat me on Green Lantern,
If you think you can take me as Green Arrow.
oh, we did that fight. We did that at uni all the time, and it always ended up.
Oh yeah.
It always ended up like
With
just green wins one way or another.
Either way, Green won.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So that was our view on the Injustice 2 gameplay.
hopefully something actually stuck with you guys and we didn't just ramble off. we are gonna try and get a bit more stability in our videos. We kind of go off on the
On
track,
tangents.
come back on the track.
Yeah.
Whichever we tend to just go completely derail, start with the ending first, come with the beginning.
And mix it up
Midway.
along.
Yeah, and then we are going to be doing E3. We're going to be doing E3 as well.
We're keeping up on E3. What we'll do is we'll be checking out E3, and every night as soon as E3 ends, we'll get up, we'll do a bit of another C.R.A.A-Cast, and we'll talk about it, and hopefully you'll watch and you'll love it.
Aye. So, this has been Sean.
Dave.
And Jay.
That was awful.
Or was I Sean? I don't remember. I was like wondering, this has been Sean and
Okay, let's try that again.
And
This has been
tumbleweed.
Sean.
Dave. Damn it, Dave. You first.
Right.
And
If
Jay.
if you guys want to be part of the CRAA-Nation, please comment, like, subscribe. May the power be with you.
Oh jeez. Oh good grief. Right. Do you want the master to do it? I'm just gonna keep it in. Do you want the master to do it?
Go on, I'll let you outro.
Okay. Okay, guys, so that has been it. If you want to be a part of the CRAA-Nation and you've liked what you've heard today, remember to definitely leave that like. And if you want to, you can comment and subscribe as well. But you must leave a like so we can get more likes, get noticed, and get better videos out to you. This has been Dave, Sean, and Jay. Peace out. May the power protect you always. That is how you do an outro, Sean.